They sprinting away from the 1200 meter marker. To give them a chance to settle down for a leader, Caribbean Mist is right there shortly after the start. Starlight is right there. DHE's on the outside now, going off to lead them. Not Now Pussycat is in the orange, also amongst the leading group. The red cap of Palace Rose is on the right-hand side. Jamaica Inn is near the rail, then comes By the Way in the blue, about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. They are followed by Sassy Queen. Then Star in the Sky, that's about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. Kilvington's further back with Face of an Angel. As they turn into the home stretch, and Palace Rose the leader. Not Now Pussycat the first one to challenge. DHE's going to go through down the inside. They are followed by Caribbean Mist. 300 to go, Palace Rose. Not Now Pussycat. DHE becomes a big runner on the inside. 300 meters to go, the three of them across the track. Not Now Pussycat, DHE and Palace Rose. There's nothing in it. Not Now Pussycat, just the leader. DHE is back second, then Palace Rose. Not Now Pussycat finding that little bit extra though from DHE, and it's Not Now Pussycat to win it. Second, By the Way runs on. Star in the Sky's involved, then Face of an Angel. DHE stopped late. Number 7, Not Now Pussycat, Oratorio, Glenn Cotson, Richard Faree, and wins it by about a length and a quarter from number 1, By the Way. Runs into second. Third, Star in the Sky, Face of an Angel, and further back, Starlight. DHE was still right there from the 100, but just fades the last few strides, as well as Palace Rose. So we'll take a look at that head-on shortly. Not Now Pussycat, bred by Himalayan Artist Studies in the orange. Palace Rose has got the red cap, and DHE, the three of them across the track, and then Palace Rose gets tight for some running room. DHE, but Not Now Pussycat now takes it up and draws off to win it. So number 7 is the winner, and that pays up at 440. The tote favourite was number 3. Until the running of the second race, back to the studio.
SF Logistics Maiden Juvenile Plate, and that's Marcus Sham. And I'm just told by Matthew it's a fantastic company that Marcus has called SF Logistics, and they're involved with freight as well. So yeah, thanks for their sponsorship, and nice to have Matthew Sham on course representing New Turf Carries. And throughout the afternoon he'll be giving away a bottle of champers to the winning connections and a cash prize to the groom. So first up, and the first presentation that Matthew's going to be doing is going to be to the winning connections of Not Now Pussycat. But let's have a winning trainer in, Glenn Cotson. And Glenn, I listened to you this morning, and you quietly fancied this filly.
Yeah, look, I thought we'd probably have to go a little bit further, but we'd nominated her and she kept getting a bad draw. When the draw came up in the 1200, we thought we'd take our chances, but a super ride by Richard. And just very well done with Oratorio. He's having a lot of winners, and I think they're going to be better as they get older and go over a bit of ground. So that's quite exciting for Pip and their team. But well done to David Eppenbrown. You know, he pointed me to this filly, and it belongs to his groom's trust, and it's absolutely amazing for them. And hopefully they'll have something nice to sell a year later. But well done to Howard and Merrill, because great supporters of the game. And I said to Howard, come on, let's share this one. I think she's going to run, and we'll leave her here in a tell. And it's absolutely fantastic. And it was also the last meeting that we could go for that bonus race of the TBA, so that's always a plus.
Nice start to the meeting, Glenn. You did your bit for USO, but for the guys that missed the show, you got some runners coming up later.
We've got the two fillies in the off the stud stakes, and I think that final judgment's down a couple of divisions. She's only been running in Group 1 company, and she's never tried the poly. I think she's going to love it, though. She's canted on it, and she's got a beautiful action, and I think she's going to be competitive. And the other filly's going for a hat-trick, nothing wrong. She hasn't got a great draw, so she'll be coming from off the pace, so we'll have a shot, hopefully, with both of them.
Thanks for that, Glenn.
Yeah, pleasure. Thank you.
Lovely. Winning connections. Okay, let's give that to Glenn. Well done. Getting it from Matthew Sham. Next up, we'll have the winning jockey, Richard Faree. Yeah, Richard, a nice way to start it off.
It helps.
Excuse me, Richard. Looking forward to the Ryder Cup later on, the challenge between the three provinces.
Yes, it's going to be very exciting. You know, we've been doing quite a bit of preparation for this. You know, we don't always get a a good card for some odd reason. I think we're already handicapped before we start, but I'm sure other guys think the same thing. But we're going to have fun. You know, if you're sitting at home doing nothing, come to the races and come and spend a day with us. It's going to be interesting.
Talk us through the final 400. It got pretty tight to one of the horses that was trying to make a run in between, but your filly, she was in stride, wasn't she?
Yeah, well, you know, that also ended up being in front, and he was just starting to run us off to the outside. For some odd reason, they favour the outside here, but you know, there's nothing wrong with the inside. And I came from behind them. She ran past, and then she started running green, so I had to put the stick into the right and just coax her a little bit just to keep her straight. But she won a very good race. I want to say well done to the owner, Mr. Cotson, thank you very much. And then also, you know, to Newturf, Newturf Carriers for the lovely day. Sorry about that. And then also to my sponsors, the Greyville, for their support.
Before you leave us, you like anything else? You would have had a look at your book of rides?
Well, you got a ticket, you got a chance. And, you know, Ryder Cup, it can maybe throw a bit of results today. You know, it does open the playing field a bit. But I think the races will be run nice and fast, and you know, you're going to get the right horses winning the races. So I would recommend the guys that are punting today to do their homework quite well. It's going to pay today.
Enlighten me. How did you get up on that horse called Kahula?
Kahula, just by chance. You know, she's got a chance in that race. I think it's a mile. She enjoys that kind of trip. She won last time out. But, you know, she's a 92, I think, at this stage, and she's gone up a little bit in points. But she's got a chance. She's fit in well. And it's from Mr. Terry, so must have a big chance.
Nice start today, and all the best to you guys from the Cape.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Richard Fourie. Richard Fourie also getting one. I wasn't told. Everyone's getting a bottle. Matthew, come in here. Everyone's getting a bottle of champers. Are you giving it to all the guys? You're giving it to the owner, the trainer, and the jock?
Yeah, that's right, Deez.
Okay, I thought it was only going to be the owner, so I was just waiting. But a fantastic initiative that you're giving prizes as well for a day that you're involved in heavily.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll chat later.
We'll chat later. Thanks, Matthew. Let's get Heidi in. Of course, Swegmans, you know these colors, and they've had a lot of success here in KZN. Not of late, though. It's been pretty quiet, Heidi.
Yeah, Deez, I can't tell you how exciting this has been for me to win this race today. We've had a lean patch, and it's absolutely awesome. I can't describe the excitement that we have when we see the horse come over the winning line. It's absolutely, that's what brings us back and why we enjoy it so much and why we're so passionate. But a couple of thank yous, if you don't mind. Firstly to Glenn for training the horse. He's also a partner. And to Lunga for convincing me to buy the horse. He put some pressure on me. He said this one's got some potential. So thanks to Lunga. Also, just thanks to my dad. This race is for Bernie. He's sitting at home watching the race. He's not well. He's had some problems. He had his toe amputated, and he's not mobile anymore, so I can't get him to the track. So this is for him. So thanks to Bernie. Also, thanks to Himmel and Ada, the breeders, for breeding the horse. Thanks to Newturf Carriers for sponsoring today. It's awesome that you guys put so much into the racing. Thank you very much. Thanks to my wife, who pays all the bills and does all the administration at home. It's awesome to have her support me all the way through. And to the family and the kids and everybody who's watched the race. And Deez, I must say, you're looking good. You've trimmed down a little bit, and congratulations to you as well.
And please give my best to your dad, because I chatted to you a few times regarding his passion, and he really loves the game. But really nice to see him. Hopefully, he's watched the race, and he'll be over the moon, wouldn't he?
Absolutely. I think he's out of his wheelchair, and he'll be clapping and jumping for joy. But thanks, Deez. I'll pass that on to him. Awesome.
Welcome back to the #1 ball.
I hope to be a little bit more often, but let's see how it goes. That's life.
Nice chatting, Ida. A nice bottle of champers for you as well. That's from Newturf Carriers, and well done to the Swegmans here. And then the winning groom who takes care of Not Now Pussycat is Mzansi Subamb. Well done, Mzansi. A nice bonus prize there for Matthew Sam. That's a nice cash prize for you. Well done to Mzansi Sumumba. Congratulations to the winning owners, and throughout the afternoon you saw it, all the winning connections getting a bottle of champagne, the winning groom a cash prize, and that is from Newturf Carriers, our sponsor of the Ryder Cup Challenge, and thanks to Matthew Sam and his team. Race #1, 7, 1, 10 and 4, that's the way they cross the line. Coming up next, the start of our second exotic, it is the Place Accumulator, 13:05, 5 past 1.